whatever. Girl, number one, you nasty as hell. I'm just gonna fucking keep it right there because a lot of India is known for being like one of the nastiest fucking countries, next to Bangladesh. One of the nastiest fucking countries. Y'all are racist as shit. I'm not gonna. I don't even understand how the fuck y'all are racist. Most of y'all are fucking brown as hell or dark as hell. So I don't understand how the fuck y'all are racist. Hold on. Hold on. 1 second. This nigga, I swear to God, I know y'all can't stand this. I know y'all can't stand to hear a heterosexual monogamous man telling you, a lesbian or a fucking bitch, what, telling you how you should manage your relationships or your money or anything like that. Number two, it's just like, girl, this has nothing to do with money. This has something to do with just reality. Why does this man? This is how I always look at people that are wealthy or rich. Number two, I'm just gonna keep it right there. You should never take any advice from someone who isn't the richest person on the entire fucking planet at all times and has stayed the richest person forever since they were fucking born and since they fucking died. Those are the only fucking people you can fucking listen to when it comes to fucking money. Hold on. I think it could quickly lose his money. I'm just fucking saying. Someone that you should probably more reasonably hold on. Someone hold on. I'm about to go with some Fruit Loops. Someone that you should more reasonably listen to when it comes to like money should be someone like fucking Warren Buffett, because Warren Buffett has stood the test of time when it comes to being a billionaire. Like, he's literally the only one in the top 10 people that are billionaires on the entire fucking planet who has stayed a fucking billionaire for decades. Every other fucking billionaire that reached the top 10 was there and fell. All of them. All of them. It's a consistent what do you call it, a consistent thing that keeps happening. Like, he stays up there, everyone else either comes and goes. You've had people that are richer than Warren Buffett, but they drop on the list once they drop out of the list fucking again, or they lose more money than fucking Warren does. I'm just saying, he's just stagnant. Like, he's there consistently, and he's been there for decades. He's the only one that has stayed up there for decades. He's the only one that stayed up. 1 second. Okay. Warren Buffett is not the person that you should sit there and not take advice from. Unless he. Actually, you should take it with a grain of salt because, like I said, the best person to take advice from when it comes to money is someone who has been rich since they were born and stays rich until they fucking die. Okay? So maybe potentially, unfortunately, Paris Hilton, but Paris Hilton delivers advice like be yourself. Do you understand? Advice like that really seems very like counterintuitive, but you should follow that, because otherwise you're gonna let people like Ramit Sethi or whatever the fuck his name is stomp on you and make you feel like you're less than, despite him being ugly as hell and supporting a dirty ass fucking country. I sort of fucking God, because really at the end of the day, it don't matter how much money this nigga got. It don't matter how many girls he fucking whatever. I don't even understand. He's never heard of an orthodontist. Like, how the fuck do you have that much money and you can't afford a few that you can't throw a few measly $1,000? Not even. You don't even have to spend that much. You can just get Invisalign. You can't fucking fix your teeth. That nigga's teeth are like this. And then he has a huge gap in a place where it's not aesthetically pleasing. You know what I'm talking about? Like, this ain't no Madonna shit. You know what I'm talking about? This ain't no Madonna shit. This nigga has a fucking nasty ass fucking gap right fucking here. It's just nasty. And you know, one of my wealthy friends, which I have wealthy friends, of course, this bullshit Ramit Sethi, whatever the fuck his name is, he's one of those like, I'm rich, I'm better, I'm born to slay, you're broke, you're bitter, just walk away. I shine like a diamond, you're just a stone. This world is my kingdom, now bow to the throne. And I'm one of those types of people that's just like, no, you're ugly and you got that nasty ass gap, so it doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter how many diamonds you own. Like, at the end of the day, you're always going to be remembered as that person who had enough money to go see a fucking orthodontist, and yet you showed up looking your ugliest to bother hurt other fucking people because nobody, there's always a justification for being ugly when you don't have the means to not be ugly. He has the means to not be ugly, and then he shows up with that bullshit. So there's your fucking answer. This man, at the end of the day, like, that's not a person you take advice from. You take advice from people who value aesthetics. You take advice from people like that. Fucking nasty ass motherfucker. And then fucking he's over there. You know those Indians. Okay, there are Indians who know damn well that India is nasty, and they call it out, and they're like embarrassed to fucking even be associated with that. Like, they're like, I fucking hate the fact that I'm associated with a nasty ass fucking unhygienic fucking culture. Like, there are Indians like that, and then there are Indians like him that are over there bragging about how they flew to India. You know those Indians that act like they're so much better than everyone else because they got on a fucking 16-hour flight to New Delhi? And it's just like, girl, you're telling me that I'm supposed to be jealous of you because you got on a plane not to go to Shanghai, not to go to Beijing, not to go to Tokyo, not to go to Seoul, not to go to Daegu, Jeju, not to go to fucking Moscow, not to fucking go to fucking um Barcelona. No, none of that. You got on a plane to fly to a toilet, like, and I'm supposed to be jealous because those people, even the people like the middle class people in India are nasty. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? This is not a matter of like being poor or not. In India, people are nasty in all realms. And they have like stupid ass case systems, and it's just like, that place is so nasty. I don't know if y'all have ever seen pictures and videos of India. That place is so gross and so derogatory and so offensive to the human race. I'm being so serious. So is Bangladesh, because it's just like, how do you know the way you can call that out? Because it's just like, how the fuck do y'all have billions of people and y'all choose gross? Like, y'all don't choose cleanliness, y'all choose gross, and y'all have the means, y'all have the manpower to not be gross. Y'all can collectively, you know how Singapore has like cleanliness laws? They don't have cleanliness laws, obviously, in India. They obviously don't. And then they worship cows and drink cow piss and bathe in cow piss and cow dung, and then they're like, oh, the cow is sacred. And it's just like, cows are not sacred, dude. Cows are not sacred. Bro, I could be ran over, but I'm not going to be ran over. I'm about to fucking buy some Fruit Loops. But I'm just saying, like, oh my god, this bitch is there. These fucking homeless ass motherfuckers that are just like annoying as fuck. Hold on. They're so annoying because they're not actually homeless. Like, they're not homeless. They're acting like they're homeless. Like, they have a place to live. They have a whole house. Hold on, give me 1 second. They have cars and everything. They just sit there and act homeless. Hold on. money. Oh, fucking damn. Had to give them money. I shouldn't have, but I didn't. Even though, like I just said, like they fucking have a house and everything. Um, they have a house. They have this bitch fucking wears theater makeup. I'm talking about like she has literally. I'm talking about she put fake blood on her face one time. I'm not lying to you. Maybe maybe you should pay them for good theater because it was so convincing. Um, bitch had fake blood all over her fucking face. Hold on. Fake blood, theatrical makeup. She dresses up like she's dying every single fucking day. I think the guy wears um, like puts makeup on his teeth and shit. Like they literally just lie. Hold on. And they go and they make their fun. I think really, you know what? I think they're actually just like SAG after people. I'm pretty sure they're fucking SAG after people, and they're everyone knows about this. Like it's like a silent acknowledgement that everyone knows about, and they just pay them for a good act because they're delivering a good act. That's it. Because the other day, I'm telling you, like the other day, she showed up. Like I was over there, like by the park, and she showed up. I'm talking about in full blown regalia. Like this girl was fucking with the whole fucking quinceañera dress and blah blah blah. She had her hair done and everything. But of course, she came out in nighttime towards that part because if she did that in daytime, she would lose all fucking credibility. So, but anyway, I was like, girl, all that money I gave you, that's what you spent it on. Really, at the end of the day, I don't really care. I don't really fucking care, really, at the end of the day, because all I need is my motherfucking just have some fun. But anyway, what's this bitch? Oh yeah, Ramit. What was his name? Ramit Sethi. Nigga, you will always be remembered as that. That's why you will lose money. People think that money comes because you're just working hard. No, money comes because people are giving you money. You're not creating money. People are giving you money, ho. The fuck? People are giving you money. The fuck? This nigga's over here really trying to pull that shit. Oh, no, but you will always be remembered as a person who had the means to not be ugly, but you chose ugly. You will always be remembered as that fucking person. So don't expect to be rich forever. Fucking giving us advice while he's ugly. Who sits there and gives advice to people, pretty people? Why are you fucking giving advice to beautiful people while you're ugly as hell? Because bitch, money can't buy beauty. It really can, as we can tell. Look at these fucking ugly ass fucking bitches that fucking get botched ass fucking surgery. I mean, it can correct defects, but it can't buy beauty. Do you understand what I'm talking about? It can correct defects, and this nigga got defects, and they're a personal choice because everyone knows that if your teeth are fucked up, you need to go see a fucking dentist or an orthodontist. And this nigga, I'm telling you, like his jaw looks all types of fucked up, and it's a matter of choice. It's a matter of fucking choice. It's not a matter of, oh, I can't do anything about it. Because really, at the end of the day, braces don't require surgery like that. Braces or Invisalign don't require surgery. And he just thinks, it's kind of like Miranda Priestley needs to give this guy a fucking lesson. She gave Andrea Sachs a lesson. Like, oh, so you think this has nothing to do about you? What else? You over there, you don't fix your teeth because you're trying to tell the world that you take yourself too seriously to care about what your fucking mouth looks like. But what you wouldn't be aware of is blah 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 blah. I don't even know the whole monologue, but all I know is that nigga needs to get fucking read, and he's so rude just by the way he's fucking talking to people. He keeps on with the heteronormative shit with like trying to give relationship advice, and it's just like, nigga, what relationship advice are you giving? Like, you're nasty. Like, how you're torturing whoever you're with because you're nasty. Do you understand? And that person knows that there's no justification for it because she's just like, how do you have this type of money but you can't even get Invisalign? Like, what the hell? Like the wife, look, the wife would care if she was like, okay, like, yeah, I get it. You're fucking, you don't have that much fucking money. You can't spend all that. You don't have the means. You don't have the means right now to do this, blah, 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 blah. Like, that's a different story. But this nigga has more than enough of the fucking means, so he's abusing power. And really, at the end of the day, anyone would agree with me and say that that nigga's abusing power because he's fucking annoying as shit. A lot of people actually prefer love over money, and he's trying to fucking make it seem like money is the only thing that runs everything, and really it isn't. You know what's silly? How money is made up of atoms and particles. Those are the things that run things. Those are the things that run things. The mind runs things more than some fucking little dollar bills. So fucking annoying, I swear to fucking God. He was just going, he said something about red flags, and he mentioned something about, oh, if you're with your partner, you have a wife or something, or a husband, if they don't talk about money, that's a red flag. I'd be like, actually, no, that's not even a flag. That's not anything. They just don't talk about money. They just don't I'd be like, wow, that's actually a really good flag. I'd be like, wow, this person really likes life. This person really likes life and using correct tools, not this fucking bullshit about money. The fuck is that? That's a stupid tool. That's a stupid tool because it's a way, money is a way of, it's hard power, it's not soft power. Money is like, it's a tool to persuade someone into doing something that you can't persuade them into doing without money. Do you understand? So what they're doing is against their will. So there you go. There is your answer. Do you understand? That's the only point. That's the only reason why money exists, to get people to do things that is against their will. That's it. Because you couldn't persuade, if you can get someone to do, that's called soft power, when you can persuade someone to do something because it is in their will, like it has something to do with their well-being and what they actually like. I know everyone agrees with this because I know everyone agrees with it. I just know it. Because really, at the end of the day, who the fuck is gonna fix Ramit's fucking nasty ass fucking teeth with no money? Exactly. That's why he needs money to get them fucking fixed. Actually, I think they won't even fix it with money. That's how ugly that nigga is and rude. Money's the answer, that's the only key. Doesn't matter how smart or good you could be. I could be a felon and they'll still adore me. Cause in this world, only the rich get to be free. Dun, 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 dun. That's literally, that is his mentality. That's Ramit, a Jeep Pie. What's his fucking cousin's name? A shit pie? Ajit Pie? They all look the same, really, Indians. They're so fucking annoying. They're gross. And then you got Neil Moen. What's his name? The CEO of YouTube. Look, Indians are like Mexicans. They're guilty until proven innocent because they come from nasty cultures. And people who don't collectively mention about how nasty that culture is, like, if you have the decency to look at nasty shit and say, no, that's a different story. You've been proven innocent. Do you understand? But when y'all are collectively okay with the filth, because I really, truly, have y'all ever noticed that people who aren't from India are the ones complaining about how disgusting India is? Because they went there, not because they have no idea what it's like there. But Indians collectively don't complain. So there's your answer. There's your answer about how disgusting they are. Because they collectively don't complain. Even though that's like a huge biohazard. Like, India is a biohazard to the fucking planet. They destroy the equilibrium of the atmosphere with their gross ass shit. I swear to God. People want to be like, oh no, fossil fuels are ruining everything. It's like, no, girl. Fossil fuels are bringing, they help move around hygienic products. And despite this being a global mass production type of thing that reaches India, and yet they're still choosing gross, okay, there's your answer about who they are. Y'all really acting like India doesn't have hygiene products? They do have hygiene products. They just don't really care about hygiene like that. And then they're so rude and racist. I'm telling you, like, I've met too many Indians and they're like all racist. I'm like, what the fuck? What are you even talking about, dude? Like, you're dark as hell. You don't really have the right to even be speaking about anyone being pretty or ugly. Because bitch, I swear to God, you stink. That's part of your culture to stink. Okay, goodbye. And I've heard about people. It's not really tourism. You don't go to India. Like nobody goes to a toilet for tourism. To investigate. Investigators went over there, and I was reading online about people saying that it's like cultural in India for people to just fart out in the open. Hold on. And then somebody was saying in the comments, I was like, bitch, are you really on crack? Somebody in the comments was saying, oh, yeah, what do you call it? Something about like these people in India, like, it's because they have such highly congested cities and they just can't help it. And I was like, what? No. No, because you go to Seoul. Seoul is highly congested. Shanghai is highly congested. I don't know. Maybe Shanghai may be a little bit kind of dirty. I don't know, but Tokyo, collectively, Chinese people aren't as dirty as Indians. I'm just saying. But they have their dirty parts in China, but collectively, that's not really like a pro nasty gross culture. Like it's not pro nasty. It's not pro gross. India is pro gross. Like they are pro gross. Nobody in China is talking about we eat cow dung here. We eat poop. We bathe in cow piss. We worship a cow. But I'm not gonna lie, Hindu temples, when they're really meticulously made, are very nice temples. I'm just saying. But Tokyo is not a place you go to, and people are just collectively saying, "Oh yeah, Japanese people are just known for farting out in the open." No, I can't stand India, dude. I'm just saying, because like I've never met really. At the end of, I don't really have like Indian friends because they're just like I don't know how to describe it. Like they're just kind of like people that they're always acquaintances in your life, as far as I've experienced. Like they're just always acquaintances. I don't know, because they have like this really weird ass fucking culture. A lot of them think that they're smarter than everyone the fuck else. Have y'all ever noticed that about Indians? This is the thing about Chinese people or Asian, but like Korean or Japanese people, like they value like extreme education. Like I'm gonna kill you if you're not educated type of fucking people. Um, and they're not arrogant like Indians are. Like they're not arrogant. Like that's the thing about them. The only arrogant Chinese people you're gonna meet are like American born Chinese people, you know what I'm talking about, that go to Harvard. You know what I'm talking about? Like they go to Harvard and they think they're the fucking shit. Those are the only arrogant Chinese people you're ever gonna fucking meet. You can meet brilliant Chinese people that just aren't from fucking Harvard and they're just nice ass fucking people. I'm just fucking saying. You know, the Silicon Valley Chinese people, like they're so arrogant. Um, the Seattle Chinese people are nice. The Hawaiian Chinese people are nice. The Chinatown people from fucking New York City are all nice. They're really nice people. Like Chinese people in general, they're really nice. But Indian people, like I've said, a problem. I have a friend that's Korean. like a close friend. So there's your answer about like certain Asian cultures. I'm just saying, like, I don't have a close friend that's Indian. I know Indians. I've mingled with Indians like practically every fucking day, but I can't call a single one my close friend because they always have like these like, I don't know, they're just like weird fucking people that kind of like come to the United States, but they still have like their mentality, and they're not very like pro multicultural. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? They're like obsessed with their own culture. They don't really care about other cultures like that, like extremely. Americans are like some of us, but it's too much to name. Some of us are very like obsessed with learning other things. So I don't know, like Indians just kind of make it seem like, oh, I have a doctorate, so I'm just fucking better than all of you. And it's just like, no, girl, you still, your entire family still smells bad. You have a doctorate, but your whole family stinks. And you're rude. I'm just saying, like, Indians, I don't know about y'all, but they fucking rude. Yeah, I know I'm generalizing, but still, like, it's not too far from the truth. Like, this in quote stereotype is not really at all too far from the fucking truth. They're generally arrogant as fuck, dude. Like, they're really, like, generally arrogant fucking people. Sri Lankan people, I wouldn't fucking put them in that fucking level. Nope. Mm-mm. It's just like Bangladeshi and fucking Indian people. I met one too many Sri Lankans, and they're just like not bothersome. Like, they don't bother me. They're kind people. But Indian people, girl, I'm telling you, they think they're too smart for their own good, or too smart. They just think they're too smart, not too smart for their own good. They just think they're too smart. What's his name again? Ramit Pai? Like, look at Donald Trump. Donald Trump is a perfect example of a person that has money and went and got his teeth done. Getting your teeth done doesn't cost that much money. When you have that type of money, I'm just saying it doesn't cost that much money. So I'm guessing Ramit is poor. And then he had like this Netflix special called like How to Be Rich. It's just like, are you on the top 10 people of richest people on the planet? I just don't understand what he's even talking about. How to be rich. Number one, I don't want to be rich because I don't want to mingle with people like you. Like, y'all are really fucking boring. I swear to God. Have y'all ever seen these people? They record themselves all the damn time. They're boring as hell. And they think that they have really good fashion sense, and it's just like, no, y'all aren't dressed like Lady Gaga, so there's your answer. I always look at people and think, like, you're not dressed like her, so you wouldn't wear a wig even if your life depended on it. So bitch, don't talk about fashion sense. Don't show up with that little style that you think you're pulling, that you're so fashionable. Don't do that. Don't try to make it seem like you're a fashionista and you're ahead of the curve. No. Oh, you didn't sew your own clothes? Oh, you bought them? Okay, so don't. Mm-mm. You didn't get together with a team to style yourself and design your own clothes? No. Mm-mm. I'm talking about a legitimate team. I'm talking about like calling Donatella and saying, girl, I need help. I'm not talking about, oh, you got with your little rich Hollywood pumpkin spice little bitches. No, I'm not talking about that. Ramit pie. Fucking, oh, girl, that shit was so nasty. I was just fucking, all these thoughts came up in my head about like how nasty Indians have been before, and all just this nasty ass shit whenever I heard him talking down to me and everyone else. How to be rich. And this is the relationship advice. It's just like, no, that's called heteronormative advice coming from a fucking monogamous fucking Indian man that comes from a nasty ass fucking culture trying to tell me what to fucking do. Bitch, goodbye. The fuck? Imagine sitting on the toilet and then you take a shit, and right when you're about to flush it, your shit starts fucking talking. Not your shit. I don't want to call that. I don't want to associate that with ownership, because that's like something that's not really much of a choice. You know what I'm talking about? So, you know what I'm talking about? So, you can choose to flush. There are two choices. You can choose to flush the toilet or not flush it. Indians are the types of people that actually don't even have toilets. Actually, they do have toilets, but they don't use them. Do you understand? They shit on the streets. But imagine your shit. Sorry, not your. Imagine the shit that just came out like so much blasphemy to your fucking dignity, that came out of your fucking body like that without your consent. Starts talking and says, "Oh, relationship advice. Really, what you should do, you should really, like, you're going too strong. You're coming on too strong. Or you're not saying enough. Have some confidence. Or wait, you're too overconfident. Or wait, you have too much money. Or wait, it intimidates them. You have too much money. Or wait, you don't have enough money. It doesn't attract the women." And it's just like, hold on. So you're a heteronormative piece of shit, and then you're talking about things that like have nothing to do with fucking anything that has to do with love, and you're over here, what? Wait, why are you talking? You're a piece of shit. And I wouldn't even tell anyone, like, you know what I'm talking about? That's not really something to tell people about. Like, there was a pile of shit talking to me. Like, that's not a phenomenon. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, that's not a thing that you go to scientists to and say, oh my god, shit speaks. Like, that's not a phenomenon. Like, you want that gone. It's not something scientists would study. Oh, shit can speak now? Nobody would study that. Nobody would be like, oh my god, it's worthy of being studied. That's demonic as hell. Um, and I'm just saying, this Ramit idiot and all these fucking rude ass Indians and Bangladeshi people, like, they're just so fucking rude. I'm just telling this. I'm just saying this from experience. I'm just speaking from experience here. So fucking rude and arrogant. And they always think, have y'all ever realized that? Like I said, like, Indians think that they're just so smart and they think that they run the world. Have y'all ever noticed that? They have like this vibe that they think that they run the world. And it's just like, how are you a toilet? No, no.